can. Hey y'all, it's me, Pretty Pink Pony, and I pre-recorded this introduction to the stream for my own ease of mind. Please bear with me. Welcome to the very first Pretty Pink in-game fashion review, where my very special guest co-hosts and I will be reviewing and critiquing submissions of your in-game fashion. The theme for this stream is Pretty Pink World Domination, and so many people have submitted nothing but iconic, show-stopping looks that I am ready to review. But before we get into it too much, I would like to give a short introduction to my special guest host, who I have been keeping as my little open secret since I started planning this event. Nick Stars is a virtual idol, VTuber, content creator, icon, and so many other things. He frequently posts his musical creations and covers on YouTube, and you can catch him streaming occasionally on twitch.tv/NickStars. Not only is he a close and personal friend of mine, but he is an inspiration for the content I create, and our creative collaboration spans well beyond the scope of this stream. Before we go into today's looks, I just had to let y'all know that he was my very first choice to have as a co-host, and I am so grateful to have him here today. Now, let's get into the looks of the Pretty Pink in-game fashion review. Okay, I'm going to unmute you after I say hello. Hi, y'all. Y'all know me. It's me, Pretty Pink Pony. And now let me unmute my friend. Hold on. I got lost. Okay. Say hi now, Nix.
Hi.
Okay.
Who's ready to be laid?
Who's ready to be slayed? Okay, so we're doing the Pretty Pink in-game fashion review. We have a bunch of looks that we are going to be judging and critiquing today that y'all have submitted. All of the looks were really good. Some of them we're going to be a little bit critical on, so be prepared for that. But I want to remind you that when you submitted a look into this contest, well, it's not a contest, it's just a review. When you submitted a look into this review, you did consent to being judged. So prepare yourself for that. All right, so let's first talk about the rating system. It's going to be a bop or flop rating system. All the looks will be critiqued and judged, with the overall impression being deemed either a bop or a flop.
Aww.
And we are also going to both be picking top looks of the week. So that's how it's going to be determined who gets the Pretty Pink, what is it, in-game fashion trophies in the Discord. So keep that in mind. I hope y'all all enjoyed the can y'all hear now, Nix?
Can
Say
y'all hear
something.
me?
Say something again. Oh, you should be
Hello.
perfect. Actually, you're kind of perfect.
You are too.
Thanks. Okay, so let's just get into the first look since that's been explained. Also, at the end, I will be announcing the next theme of the next Pretty Pink in-game fashion review. It's me, Pretty Pink Pony. That is not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so here's the first look, and they are randomized mostly. So the first look is Dre the Stallion. So we talk to Dre on an irregular basis. Sometimes we talk to Dre in VCs and stuff, like VCs not near you. And so he had talked to me about what he was going to submit. And when he first said that he was going to submit this particular look, which I think this is the look that he was doing that's in the theme, because some people did two looks and some of them were in the theme, and I'll be the judge of that because I kind of get the vibes. But like when he said he was going to drop a look, I was not expecting this. We play with Dre all the time on Dress to Impress, and he never pulls up and gives this much of an impression. Sometimes he does.
Right.
Sometimes he does. So, what do you think about it?
I I actually really like this look. I like the exposed tummy nude illusion or
Mm-hmm.
nude delusion. It's also kind of giving me Mardi Gras warrior just because of how extra and big it is. I did
Yes.
clock though, however, though, in some of the photos, some of the like they're wearing a different crown in different photos.
You're right.
So I don't know which one is like the official crown for the look, but I think it looks good either way. I think I kind of like the more minimal crown than the more bigger crown better though.
Right. I agree with you that it's really giving kind of Mardi Gras, Carnival type vibes. I feel like more Carnival than Mardi Gras just because, the wings and the feathers and it's so extra but and it's so embellished, but it's so also a lot of exposed
It's
skin.
so embellished.
I
Hmm.
really like I there are things that I like, there are things that I dislike. Like for example, I really like the makeup, but I don't like how the eyebrows are red. That might be part of the editing.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I don't care for that necessarily, but I do like the overall look a lot. It really is very striking. It gives a strong impression, and it's kind of like considering the trends that go on in this game, it's kind of like it's he created something that he knew like if he walked down the runway, he would get a lot of stars for it regardless of whether or not he won.
Yeah.
And like in that way, I think that for me it's like really really good, but it's just some of the fine tuning things. Like for example, like the skirt. I like the skirt. I think that the skirt with the like chains and all the jewels embellishments, they're all really good. It's good pieces individually. It's just some of it's a little stacked on top of each other. But for me overall, I'm going to be honest, I really think for me it's about.
I think it's a bop for me too, not gonna lie.
Well, there you
Let's get
go.
into
There's
it.
the bot.
The
Congratulations,
first bop of the
Dre.
night.
All right, let's go. This one is from Ube. It is Dress to Impress. No, this is not Dress to Impress. This is Infinity Nikki. I think this is the. I believe Ube gave two submissions, and this is the
Yeah.
non-themed submission, but I could be wrong. But for me, I really like this. What do you think?
I think this is so majestical looking. I haven't played Nikki in a hot minute, but I have an eye for good fashion. I think this is good fashion. I don't think none of the items conflict with another. I don't know if this is all part of just one set,
Yeah,
but either way, this is styled beautifully, and the lighting in the picture is very nice.
I agree. It's very whimsical. It's very I noticed it, and this is actually, I thought about this for a couple of the different themes, and maybe in the future when we do this, we could do something to the effect of like a trend alert kind of thing. But I'm not there yet. I have no idea. But a lot of the submissions are giving very elven, very free ren, very whimsical,
Mhm.
mystical, D&D. I'm not necessarily a human, but I'm not a human kind of thing. And this is definitely one of those looks. It's very magical, almost unexpectedly considering the theme. And we didn't really talk too much about like what the inspiration was for the theme. Should we get into that maybe after this?
Yeah.
I like the lighting in this picture. I like the presentation of the look. My favorite part is probably actually the gloves, because the gloves are a little bit like of a darker blue, at least in the picture, and they highlight the darker blue
Mhm.
kind of like undershirt, underdress kind of moment going on in the dress. And I really appreciate that because it's like the white takes up so much space and it could have all been
It
flushed
does.
out, and then like the blues that are coming in through the lighting of the hair, and this also could have been like unintentional. I think a lot of it was intentional. Like it really just, it's very cohesive regardless of whether or not it's the theme. So for me it's going to be a bop for sure.
This is also a bop. This is giving me also very much like those like the spiritual shops and they have like little fairy figures, like elf figures.
Yes.
This this is what it looks like. And it's really cute. It's really tea. It's a bot for me.
Wow. Okay, I agree. I agree. Well, let's talk about a little bit about the theme. So, as I said, some people had to follow the theme and some people didn't have to follow the theme. We did some dress to impress looks, and I also did some Infinity Nikki looks that we were going to talk about, like that I wanted to kind of be an impression for the theme, but I don't necessarily think everybody always has to go so far out of their way to do exactly what I did to make the theme happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so like, there are the things that I did and some of the looks that I was presenting from Dress to Impress that I wanted to kind of give an impression of. When we talk about world domination, a lot of people got really caught up in the pretty pink part of it, but for me it was the world domination that was the focus, where it's the
Right.
weapons, it's the armor, it's the chaos, like cuz like this one for example is supposed to be kind of like a deer shot in the woods, the one in the bottom left corner.
Yes.
And that's why I have the bloody jewelry on, is because it was supposed to be kind of like a story was being told, right? And so like for
Mhm.
me when I was doing that, and when we were doing these like kind of like what did I say yesterday? I think I said like Mortal Kombat type characters.
Yes, Mortal Kombat.
Hi, Ruby. Also, hi, everyone. I did
Hi,
not say hi to
Ruby.
anyone. Shout out to the icon of the day. We just kind of jumped right into it. Shout out to the icon of the day, Majestic Milotic. Thank you for being the icon. Thank you for being here. Hi, Mannequins. Hi, Milotic. Hi, V. Hi, everyone
Hi.
else. Hi, Neonix. You're here. Hi, Damsel. Hi, Ruby. Hi, everyone else. Thank you so much, PJ, for subscribing. This is your 6 month anniversary, it looks like. Thank you. Also,
Oh
thank
my
you,
gosh,
Luna,
6
for
months.
following. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted it to be like, there's whimsical aspects, there's very creative aspects where it's like we are like so close to being at 300 followers. Thank you so much for following Shadow Star. Um, so whimsical aspects, there's chaotic aspects, there's weapons, armor, warrior, but you could also take it to a camp perspective. I did a cyborg in here. You could do nature, you could do spirituality. It's a lot of things that I wanted to see. So, let's get back to the. So this
Wait,
is the
before we
third look.
continue,
Yeah,
some of them are saying that I'm a little quiet. Did you turn me up?
I did turn you up. Can y'all hear now,
Okay.
Nix?
Can you hear me?
Not me just saying divas LMAO. I meant to say hi back. Oh, hi,
Divas.
diva.
It sounds the
It
same.
sounds the same.
Uh-oh.
It sounds the same. Wait, is that bad or good? Can you hear him? Can you hear me? What's the vibe? Because like we're the only things playing. I bump it up a bit more. Okay, say something else.
La 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 la.
How's that? That should
Are
be because
y'all ready to be
he's around the same level
made?
that I'm at. So we hear you fine. Turn her up, girl. Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
this is Rye's look. I believe that Rye submitted
Whoa.
2 looks from Infinity
Yeah, I
Nikki,
did.
and this one is the Pretty Pink World Domination look. And Rye's caption, I did put some of the captions where they were like kind of talking about their look in the edit as well. So
I
this is Rye's
see.
look, and he said his caption is pretty in pink. What do you think?
Okay, this kind of gives me like Glinda kind of pulled up to the Munchkin land and she's ready to
Yeah,
pronounce that her good sister is dead. But like Rye is very much pretty in pink, but I think with the carriage is also kind of giving like domination a little bit because like maybe like this woman in this photo is like a princess, like maybe she
yeah.
rules something because this is an expensive looking carriage.
You know what this
I like
actually made
this.
me think of? This carriage. It
What?
made me think of the Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh
The
yeah.
White Witch when she's in the carriage and they're on their way to like the war or whatever, and it's the two like polar bears pulling her carriage to the battle. This
Right.
this is not giving that, but it made me think of that though
Carriage.
because of the theme, right? So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like if that's evoked in this message, even if it's unintentional, I get it. I really like
Right, right,
also,
right.
I feel like there's some media somewhere where somebody had I think it was Star versus the Forces of Evil, where there was like
Yeah.
a character who has a Star versus the Forces of Evils. Essentially, it's like there's like a lineage of queens and princesses, right? And
Mhm.
one of the queens, the ancestor of Star, who's the main character, she
Mm.
has an umbrella and that's her wand. And so whenever she does magic, she uses the wand. She uses the wand as she uses the umbrella.
Yeah, but this is kind of giving like this is Rye's little
Yes,
weapon.
yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I also, obviously it's pink. We've seen the
It's
dress,
pink. Yes.
we've seen the silhouette. It's very well, it's obviously very well done. It's an easy bop. But I think these
It's an
other
easy
aspects that
bop.
are really evoking something unexpected is what like really solidifies this for me as a major bop. You know what I mean? And you think it's a bop too?
Right. I think it's a bop too. If I were to give one note, very small, I think maybe like I can't really tell from the photo, but maybe like a little headpiece would be really pretty.
Yeah,
But that's
maybe
it.
maybe even like a small crown, a tiara, and maybe we just can't see it, right?
Right. But it looks amazing. It's a bop.
Thank you so much for your submission, Rye. We'll get to your
Thank you,
next one soon.
Rye.
Oh, this one I was in VC with PJ when this came out. This is Tropixel. His submission for the theme, Pretty Pink World Domination, Slayer of Worlds. When I saw this is like the first one. So we have some that were edited and then we have some that weren't edited, and that's either and all is fine. I think the edits are great. You should be able to do the edits, like, get into it. When I saw this, I was gagged.
I was
because
gagged too.
the spray paint background, like PJ
Right.
probably threw that background together really quickly, but the fact that it was like it's so chaotic. This is like so on theme for me. It's crazy because like I was talking about how I wanted it to be kind of like with weapons and stuff, and I left the
Yeah.
theme intentionally vague because I want people to interpret it their own way. That way they can have their
Right.
own creativity show. And PJ took the theme, picked up on exactly what I was trying to say, and although the outfit itself is not giving pretty pink, it is giving world domination. And I also want to
Right.
say, I think I had mentioned before like the mystical aspect and like the kind of like free Ren, elfin, D&D kind of inspired look. This is also another look that made me think of that.
Yeah.
Where it's like with it's not just the ears either. It's the ears, it's the choices of styling where it's these like fabric embellishments on the outfit that are kind of unnecessary but kind of also add a whimsicality to the look. It's really impressive. For me, this is an easy bop. Easy. What do you think?
I when I saw this, I was gagged. I love the super dramatic high heels. I love the sides. I love the cape. I love how you use that the neon pattern or like neon, what's it called?
Yeah, it's just the neon
Texture.
texture, yeah.
Um, one note. I love everything about it. It kind of reads a little bit more purple, but you could make the excuse that's kind of giving it really cool tone pink.
Yeah.
But I think this is amazing. This is really giving Slayer of Worlds. This is giving like her size like cuts through the dimensions and she's like slaying everybody. I don't know. This is
Yes.
iconic.
It's giving very much like Sailor Pluto with her
Yeah, it
like
is.
staff, or I don't know if it's a staff or if it's like a weapon. I don't remember.
She's giving morally great baddie.
Mm-hmm. PJ, you ate this up. For me, it's an easy, easy, easy bop.
Bop.
All right. So for the next one, we have Milo Tick with an Infinity Nikki submission. I really like this. What do you think?
This is cute. This is very cutesy. This is very pretty pink.
We didn't do you yet, Ruby. No. They're randomized, and also I will be posting a VOD for this. But it is getting very pretty in pink. Yes, it's soft. Um, so
I wish the photo was more zoomed out so we could see the whole outfit.
I agree. That's one note. I do agree with that. I really like the hi Voce. Oh, I said Ruby. Uh, I'm sorry. No, Voce, we didn't get to you yet, but I do know where you are on the list. I like this Milo Tick. I like it. There are a lot of good things with it. For I like the dress. I would have liked to see more of it, to be honest.
Hmm.
I like the
I
pieces
love this.
individually, but for me, it's a little simple.
It's a little bit simple. I will give them credit, my little credit for the background choice. I think this was a very smart background choice
Yes,
in
because
front of
like
the
the
pink
background.
trees.
Yes, keep going.
In front of the pink trees. I also love his hair. Like I don't see this hair ever being really used all that often. So I actually think this is a cute hairstyle. But it is a little bit does read a little bit simple and I wish I could see more of the outfit.
Right. I think it's just like, and this is the thing about editing. Like everybody came out with these crazy edits after PJ dropped his edit, even though Milotic dropped an edit first. After PJ dropped
Hmm.
his edit, everybody came through with their edited backgrounds, and the
Right.
edited background enhances the overall presentation of what you're trying to show us for sure. But and so does the background that you choose in Infinity Nikki, or if you're doing Dress to Impress. Like, it's an edited background, and that really does contribute to the overall feeling of the appearance, and I think that really benefits Milotic here. For me, if it was just based on the outfit alone, which it should be, but it's not, I would give it a flop. I like the hair, I like the eyes, I like the dress, I like these pieces individually, but I would have
Hmm.
liked to see it be something a little bit more cohesive, something a little bit better presented. You're on the theme, you're on the mark when it comes to hitting some of these things that we've already talked about involving the theme, but it's just missing that wow factor for me that would make me want to be like, oh, this is an easy bop. You know what I mean? This is kind of
Right.
like for me, it's the bottom of the barrel bop.
Um, um, I would give the outfit itself a bop, even though I don't see the bottom half of it. Like you said, I like all the pieces individually, and I like the hair, but I do think maybe some more editing the photo would have really enhanced this photo. I will give this a soft bop, if
And
that's allowed.
that is allowed. Milo Tick gets a soft and easy bop from us. Bottom of the barrel bop. It's a bot, but it only went like I don't know, number 40 on the Hot 200. Like, get into it, or the Hot 100. Like,
A
um,
40 is pretty good out of 100.
it is, especially considering that some singles and some songs never get on the Hot 100. Um, Before we continue, I do want to say though, never be embarrassed to submit anything from a phone, a mobile device,
No,
a
never.
iPad, or anything like that, because we're not talking about the quality of the image. Because I can tell that this is from a phone or maybe an iPad or something like that, or it's just like a lower res picture from somebody who needed their graphics a little bit lower, but
Mhm.
that's not what we're judging here necessarily. I would
No.
like to see. I would like to be able to see what the hell you're sending in, but like, it's not that serious. All right, let's move
Mm-mm.
on. Okay. You start. You
Whoa.
start. You start.
Claws are out looking for trade. Um, I'm a little speechless.
It's on theme. It's on theme.
It's it's on theme. This is not giving real domination. This is giving a different a sort of different kind of domination. Um Maybe she's like dominant in her field of work. Whatever she may work at. Um she like this. I think this is kind of campy. It's giving like sexy sexy cosplayer kitten kind of tease. I think I think I could have done without the glasses personally.
Okay.
'Cause I think the outfit is, like, very fun and flirty and, like, kinda, like, wow, but the glasses are kind of, like, a little bit more it's I feel like
The glasses are a conservative choice.
they are a conservative choice. I feel like maybe this girl does wear glasses in everyday life, but I think when she does her, like, little sexy photo shoots, I think she takes them off. And I think this
Right.
would've I think would've been really funny if you never mind.
No,
Yeah.
no, speak your truth. Like, you're
If we're
reading.
if we're going through this storyline of her being a cosplayer or like whatever she does for her work, I think it'd be funny if there was like a picture of her out of this cosplay and she has the glasses on, and then in the cosplay her glasses are off. But
Right.
like PJ said, she's mugged. Like this is nice. I like it. Her mug is mugging.
Okay, you said a lot of things. You said a lot of things. Dimsel and I previously have talked about this. Actually, yesterday we had a somewhat of a conversation where I was basically saying like there are things about this that I don't like. Um the overall presentation, and so she did tell me privately, and I don't want you to do this. If you're going to submit these looks and you want you want an impression to be made, then you definitely like when you're putting it in the Discord, just put a caption, please. A caption will take it so far because
I
I didn't
will.
get it when I saw it, and then she told me about it and I got it. She said that she was inspired specifically by Catwoman, and we were talking about it, and I said
Oh.
Halle Berry Catwoman because, and it was we were joking about it or whatever, and like when she said that, it made sense. Like she was saying that she was like she turned into a cat person, and so that was her way of showcasing her world domination aspect, where she's going to be fighting people in a vigilante style, and she's
Oh,
going to be
okay.
like doing that kind of thing.
I will say this reads more Anne Hathaway Catwoman than Halle Bailey. Uh,
Halle
um,
Berry.
Halle Berry Catwoman.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I Okay, so for me, the shorts might have been or an odd choice. I would have liked to see something different because there's like so much there's like this little piece of exposed skin here that kind of takes away from the overall look being kind of like this like bodysuit type thing where, and like you can also kind of see it a little bit underneath the gloves because it's like this dress, this like top piece is like one piece, and then like then there's
Mhm.
gloves, and then there's leggings, and then there's the shorts, right? I would have wanted to see kind of some kind of shorts or skirt or something that really kind of pulled this all together. Even doing those like workout leggings that they have in Dress to Impress, I love to do those, and you can play with the texture on those really easily. I think that that really took away from it for me. When Damsel first posted this, she only posted this like smaller like on the ground picture, and then she made
Mhm.
an edit and she put the upright picture, which is completely valid. Everybody can delete and resubmit as much as they want, as much as they want. I would love to see what y'all come up with. The creative process is fluid, like as long and the submissions close the day before the event. So like for the next one, keep that in mind. The submissions are going to be closing the day before the event. I like it.
Mhm.
I think Damsel should have done a different face. I think Damsel should not have done the glasses. I also think that these like blue eyes are taking away from it for me when I'm looking at the face because like it's taking so much of a notice, but that's such a nitpicky thing for me. Just
Right.
like the little D on the belt for the shorts. It's just like it's so nitpicky, but I wish that the D on the belt was like silver because I feel like silver would have matched this outfit a little bit better, even though Damsel is giving bronze skin.
Right. I I actually outfit wise alone, me not looking at the glasses, I actually like this a lot. I like how I feel like these shorts are made for damsel, especially for the D on it.
Yeah,
The
that's
C for
true.
damsel.
I love
I
that.
also I also wanna give a shout out to damsel's editing on this photo. I like how she like looks like she doubled the photo and like put like a white filter on it, a bright filter on it to
Yeah.
match the white outline on the text.
Or
It
like
looks
maybe
very
an inverted
cohesive.
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. You know what? I told Damsel that I was probably going to be critical of it, and we said a lot of things. We said a lot of things. But I'm going to give it a bop.
Imma give it a bop too. This is cunty as fuck, and the glasses are starting to wear on me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's the thing is like especially because we play Dress to Impress with Damsel so much, like we already kind of know that she wears glasses and she does these bright blue eyes and she does the hair. And like when you look at
Mhm.
Damsel's like VTuber, it looks similar. Like that's the same character.
Yeah,
And that's how I play Dress to Impress, where it's like I'm always the same
I do the same
character.
way.
So like I get that. And so I'm not gonna judge her for that, but I would have liked to see some like coming out of that shell a little bit, maybe doing a darker blue eye, maybe doing a different kind of hair, because I feel like the eye, like when you actually look at it, this is my negative critique. I said a few things that were already negative, but I did like it, especially the fur. I love these shoes. It's hard to style these shoes. It's hard to style these shorts, but the updo is giving old lady, and the glasses are giving librarian, and so it's kind of like the claws are out, but is she really embodying the pussycat that she is? You know what I mean?
Are the claws out or are the claws declawed?
Exactly, because this is giving very much house cat, and I wanted to see panther. Let's move on.
Bop.
It's a bop, easy. Bye, Ruby. Another easy bop, honestly. But before we get into it, what do you think?
I love this. When I saw this in the submissions channel the other day, I thought it was kinda cunty. I I like how they have I can't really tell if it's a cow or a leopard or a Dalmatian print, but I really like the print on it.
I do too. Ruby put in the caption "Beam me up, Scotty," which is a reference to Nicki Minaj. Well, I believe it's a reference to Nicki Minaj, but that Nicki
Mhm.
Minaj was making a reference by making that reference. So that's why there's like a space theme, and it reminds me a lot of that Nicki Minaj "Beam Me Up, Scotty" mixtape cover where she has that like super fantastical space theme background.
Mhm.
But what I will say is that if I saw this and somebody did this on the runway in Dress to Impress and there was no background and it was just the colors, I would like it. It is very unique, thank you. But I would like it.
Unique.
Hi, Gooey. But
I
would I be gagged? Would I be stunned? Would I be excited for it? I would give it 3 stars.
I would give it a 3 stars too. I really wish we were talking about the quality of
Yeah.
the photo doesn't have to be great, but I wish the quality was just a little bit more clear so I can see the patterns a little bit better.
And that's just the nature of the edit as well. But yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna say what I do like. I also really like the highlights in the hair. The highlights in the hair are kind of giving like scene queen a little bit. I like the boots. I like the pattern on the sleeves. I like the corset top. The one thing I'm a little confused about is the fur placement. Like it looks like it's above the very bottom of the skirt.
Yeah, because it looks like this
I
is
don't know if that was
like
intentional or not.
I can't tell if this is like the fur skirt that's in like the regular section, or if this is like the skirt with the fur and then they added the chain on top of it, which is also like as an accessory. I think that there are some good choices made. I really like the pink. I really like I like the use of patterns. I really like the boots. I like the
Hmm.
inspiration. I like the impression that it gives overall. It's giving very much, do you remember when I was posting all those pictures of Nicki Minaj and the Harajuku like styles or whatever? And
Yeah.
like all of them are AI, and I was like, I wish she dressed like this in real life. Like it's giving very much that. But like Harajuku Barbie, Nicki, like get into it.
She has cat ears. The fur represents she's a hunter. She
Oh. Okay, I
kind
see
of is
that. I
the
see that.
hunter.
Wait, so are you trying to show up Damsel's look, Ruby? Is that what you're saying?
Are the cats fighting tonight?
Not the cats fighting.
Is there
Get
gonna be
into
a
it,
cat
warrior cats
fight?
dominate world domination. I feel like the lowlights and the ponytail and like the pigtails are a different color than the bangs. Which is
Oh.
like it's kind of hard to tell, but like that's what I can see. Um, for me it's a bot, but it's like
This is like a mid road bot for me. I like it.
yeah,
I think I'll like it more if I could see just a bit more from it.
I'm gonna
From
give
like
it like like out of 10, I would give it like a 6. You know,
yeah, I'll do like a 6.5, a 7.
but it's a bot nonetheless. It's a bot.
The bot. This is passing.
You did get the shiny, you did not get the unique sound V. You're correct. I like it, I like it. Let's move on. Okay, so here's Rise second look. Pretty in purple. Not on theme. This is not the themed look. What do you think?
I like it. The photo itself is pretty. It's a very simple gown. This girl looks like a simple girl. There's nothing wrong with simpletons.
I'm biting my tongue.
Um, I actually really like this. I wish I could see the front of the dress so I could see the outfit better. But this is cute.
Yeah, I like it. It's simple. It's giving to me the Sound of Music, that scene where she's running on the
Oh my
hill
god,
and she's like, "The
yes.
hills are alive." Only the hills are not alive, girl. She's standing on a cliff near the ocean, talking about the ocean is alive with the sound of simplicity. Like it's not really.
I give
Rye likes purple. I like purple. I would have liked to see more purple. I would have liked to see this
I
in the sunlight. I would have liked to see some Eurekas. I would have liked to see more of a presentation.
right. I want to see a different hair color too. I can't really tell what the hair color is. I don't know if it's like a grayish blue
Right.
or just a gray color. I wish the hair was a little bit more purple maybe to tie in the pretty and purple. Um
I agree. I think also you can see the like the little like bracelet.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion.
Thank you for the
Rubbing honey's on my
hydrate.
skin like it's lotion.
For me, this is a flop.
let me think. Let me think a little bit longer. I give the photo itself a bop, but the outfit itself a flop.
So we're gonna call it a flop. Maybe we'll call it like a flip or something, girl. I don't know. We're not prepared to show a graphic for a flip, but like, girl, it's like next Voce. And
Let me
that's no
ride.
shade to Rye. Rye's one of the girls. Love Rye to death.
Literally.
Voce gave two pictures and they were back to back, and it was something like, oh, it says here in the caption, it says, "Who takes over the world better than a pop star?" They're both pink looks. They seem to be related to each other, so the next look right after this is also going to be Voce's second
Oh,
second
I
look
see.
in this kind of theme. It's almost kind of like Voce took the theme and then made another theme out of it. And I want to talk a little bit about I want to talk about this look, but I also want to talk about how this would be placed in the world of Pretty Pink World Domination. Like
Right.
pop stars, celebrity influences are actually very important when it comes to um like sharing your message, you know what I mean? And they have a lot of times they have strong voices, and they oftentimes represent the masses, and sometimes they also speak to the masses or share information. And so to be like, this is my pop star look, and the theme to be world domination, it's kind of like, is she trying to prevent the war? Is she trying to prevent the impending doom that are going to be happening on her fans and her followers? That, like, and it's like, I love to see the creativity because it ties it into like this whole like
Yes.
concept in a way that you wouldn't expect. It's very similar to Rye's first look. I like it. What I actually, one of my favorite parts of this entire look, which has nothing to do with the actual dress or the hair, which are all perfectly styled. Voce always knows how to do it.
Yeah.
It's the little hand that's like over the heart on the tanuki in the background.
Oh my god, I see that. That's so smart.
You ate that,
She's
Voce.
touching hearts.
Yes, she's the wow. That's
She's touching
crazy.
hearts. Was that intentional?
Was that intentional, Voce? Let us know.
Where
What do
she
you think
touched
about
the
the
hearts of the
look?
masses? Um, when I first saw this look, I wasn't getting pop star. I was kind of giving like sad, maybe slightly drunken woman singing like in a bar singing about like her ex-husband or something. But like that kind of vibe is very cunty to me. But
Some pop stars do sing in bars about their ex husbands sometimes.
like it's giving like a jazz singer. It's really cunty. But I think in the world where Infinity Nikki does take place in, I feel like this would read as a pop star outfit. I really love
Yeah,
the setting of this. I love the headpiece and the hair and the updo. The dress is so pretty. This is a beautiful photo and a beautiful outfit and a beautiful display of pretty pink world domination.
I
I think
agree. And this is her
I think
performing
the
live, by the way.
I think the most powerful thing ever in the whole world is not weapons, it's not guns, not swords, not size, it's art. And music and art.
Yes, absolutely. So for me, this is going to be an easy bop. What do you think?
Bop.
Yes, okay, period. Well, you get a bop. Thank you so much for your submission, Voce. Let's get to the second one. All right. So this is submission two, and this is her in a music video. What do you think?
This is beautiful. This looks like the same character,
Yes.
but like very glammed up in fairy drag, performing her little music video. What is the song about? Um, I feel like she would be singing a song kind of like "A Year Without Rain," maybe by Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
Not so
something
much the
Europop
lyrics.
inspired. Yes, for
Yes.
sure.
I love this. This is so pretty.
For those of y'all who don't know, Meow Nix loves to play A Year Without Rain and being like, this is Selena Gomez in her like Romania era, because like he feels like it's like giving Europop. That's like his way of saying it's Europop. I like this. I think that the wings take me out of the color scheme of the outfit. I
Oh
think that there's a
yeah,
lot
I
of
see.
embellishments on the hair with the tiara and then the headband that kind of sticks up and kind of makes that like secondary crown, and I like it. I think that, and like, but also the gloves match the wings, which match some of the embellishments on the dress, so it makes sense. And also some of the roses around her also make a lot of sense. It's just kind of like,
Right.
I don't know. For some reason, it just because it's such a warm pink on the dress and such a warm impression made in the overall picture. For the wings to be standing out that much, it feels kind of like almost disjointed in a way. But you know, back in the day when I back in my Tumblr days, I used to see so many edits where people would have angel wings edited on them, and or
Yes.
like fairy wings and stuff like that, and they would have like such well done graphic art creations made out of pictures that they took in their homes. And that's what it gives to me. So it's giving that fantastical vibe of editing on a music video that I would like. So for me, it's an easy flop. It's not an easy flop. Oh my God. It's an easy bop for sure. But it's just like, I don't know. I think I would have wanted to see a different dress here. What do you think?
I like the dress. I like the headpieces. I do. Now that you mentioned the wings being purple, I think it does kind of throw off the photo just a tiny bit. I think with some editing outside of Nikki, you can always like shift colors around. I think it would be really kind of. I think it would take it home if you just shifted the purple into like a pinker color and like make it a little bit more warmer. But
Yes. It is giving Peach
definitely,
PRC. Damsel said in the chat, sorry to interrupt. Damsel said in the chat, sending this to Peach BRC so she has a new outfit for the next music video. Because Peach BRC is always giving like whimsical fairy vibes. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's like a pop star, but she's also a TikToker, and she's Australian.
Let me Google her.
She has a couple good
Oh, I
songs.
see.
She had that one song where it was like, God's just a bit of a freak, because like, you know, or whatever. I don't know exactly how it goes. I'm not a huge fan.
I see
I like
it.
her on TikTok. Yeah, anyway. Easy bop, easy bop. You think it's a bop?
Bop.
Easy.
I like it a lot. It's a
Thank you
bop.
so much, Avoche. I really like I like that these are related themes. I do.
I love this.
I don't know if I want to see more of it. I'm neutral to the overall, like, well, this is my first outfit and this is my second outfit and it's the same character. This is 2 submissions, but I enjoyed it. Oh, here's Damsel's second look. I like it.
Was there a caption for this?
No, there was no caption. I like it. Damsel did talk to me a little bit about this one. Okay, for Voce said, I think the Starlight birthday dress would have gone better with the wings, but yeah, it was used twice already, and I am bad at actual editing photos, so I made it work. And yeah, that's valid, and that's
You
valid.
ate.
You ate, Voce. You did everything you needed to do. It was an easy bop. Like, you set the bar so high with the Infinity Nikki looks, like, and so did Damsel. I
Like,
like.
honestly,
Go ahead.
oh, one last thing about Voces. I honestly thought you you touched it up outside of Nikki. So the fact that that photo was taken in Nikki within the in-game filters and lighting, I think that's so impressive.
Yeah, because like I love to take pictures of Nikki. Like that's one of my favorite things to do in the game. But I don't even know if I could do something like this. I've been working on it, but like my camera's not even set up to be able to take the best pictures yet. Anyway, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for Damsel, I really like this. I really like
This
this. I
is
like the
beautiful.
sleeves. It's giving very much like you know,
It's
actually this reminds me a little bit of Barry.
yeah, I see that. It kind of reminds me like a little like maybe it's just the size of the bottles. Like she looks very small and petite and like kind of miniature. It's kind of giving like this is the top of like a music box ballerina. Um,
Yes.
Especially with the pose, it's giving very much kind of ballerina with like the little like ribbons around the ankles of the legs is really ballerina.
Yeah, like
The updo is kind of reading ballerina.
this is like a box that you open up and the ballerina spins and somebody's keeping
Yeah.
their nail polishes in there or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
love
their
it.
luxury perfumes.
I also like the added lighting, like, you know, because you know
Yeah.
when you've upgraded your camera, you can add like some lighting, and you can kind of see this on the left half of Damsel's picture. Like she has this pink added lighting in here that really just like drives it over the edge when it comes to the color palette of pinkness and everything. Even though the pink lighting is a different, it's a different warmth than the overall look. It doesn't really take away from it to me. I really my favorite part of this whole look is actually probably these like sleeves, these glove sleeves or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
Um,
sleeves itself really sell it for me.
yeah, I really like this dress choice. I don't know if this is the same dress that Voce wore or not. It is,
It is in for a second photo.
but Damsel really highlights the bows on the dress because there are bows on the bottles around her as well, and like it's very cohesive. It's very similar to what I was saying about Ube's, where it was like it's a very cohesive look, and like there are things that are done here that bring out the colors and highlights in parts in different parts and make it all pop for me. And the dress is the standout here, and the dress only contributes to the visual that Nikki is giving with the makeup here.
Honestly, this photo is so beautifully composed. It's kind of giving promotional photo for the game
Yes,
almost, like for the outfit. I think this is a beautiful photo. I'm not getting world domination, but I'm getting very much pretty and pink. So this is a bop for me.
easy bop. Yes, of course.
Easy.
And you know, in the future, I would like to see more submissions, and in the future, I would like to see more non-themed looks. So if you're ever doing anything and you feel like, you know, I want to submit a look and I want it to be this or I want it to be that or I want it to be like, you know, like you were just playing in free play, you played around, you did something that was really iconic, submit it as your non-theme look. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Like this one is on theme, but Damsel submitted 2 looks and they are both on theme, and that's great. And you know, do that if that's what you want to do. Damsel is an Infinity Nikki player. She loves this game. So that's very valid. And she also loves Dress to Impress. And one of them is a little less serious, and one of this, like this one is very serious to me.
Very
Feel
serious.
free to play with it. You know what I mean?
This is a beautiful photo. It's giving desktop background too. Like this is beautiful.
It is. Bob, once again, thank you so much, Denzel, for submitting. And now we have V, aka Sombrerone. What do you think?
Pretty Pink Posse. This is
Yep.
so funny because last night I was playing Just Impressed on stream and I asked V, I was like, V, I would love to see you just like do one outfit like that's like on theme of like the game theme because you know V is like silly. They like to do the little cosplays of Spider-Man and SpongeBob and I'm like honestly like really like surprised and like, I really love how this looks. I think V8 is kind of giving like the Tokidoki background is really selling it for me. This is
Yes.
amazing.
It's
It's giving
very
streetwear
themed.
kawaii.
Yes,
Yeah,
streetwear,
mhm.
street fighter, vigilante, like I'm here to save my crew, my posse. And then you have this person in the
Mhm.
background of the picture, which I would have
The
liked to
gray in the
see.
back.
Please. I would have liked to see the front of this person. So like even if he had just like taken the picture and flipped it around and given us both of those, I would have
Oh
enjoyed
yeah,
that,
that'd
like
be
as different
cool.
character, perspectives or something like that. Um Overall, this was such an a creative, it showcases exactly who V is.
It does.
Creative, very, very particular, interested in things that are a little bit outside of the box. Um, I was very surprised to see this from V, considering that I've also played
Me
Dress to Impress with
too.
him. I think I don't know, I don't remember if I was playing this on stream. I think I was playing Dress to Impress on stream like last week. And he was doing the same thing with like the gumball and the SpongeBob and the Finn from Adventure Time, and it was funny, but it was
Yeah.
like, and I know this probably took a lot to make something like this happen, like this look in front of us, Pretty Pink Posse, but this was iconic, and I had to like pull this out of him. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see more of this. I want to see more
I'm
of this
so
world.
proud.
I want to see
I'm
more of
so
this
proud.
posse.
I want to see the whole Pretty Pink Posse. Like
Yeah.
honestly, this is so cute. This outfit itself are a little bit simple, I will not lie. But I think that presentation of it with the bat, the person in the back, and the editing, the angles, I don't know, this is really cool.
And like,
This is a hype up for me.
me the hell too. And like, I don't even know if I've seen that jacket before. I don't even know what article of clothing this is in the game, or if this is like something that's stacked up or
Like,
something. Like,
like
I don't know if I've ever
I
seen
was like
this. I don't know.
I like how the male model has like a touch of femininity with the flower in the head.
Yeah, and the purple, and also he's wearing those like fishnets on the bottom. Like, that's
And
really
like
interesting too.
to be in the Pretty Pink Posse, do you have to wear like an animal hat? Because they're both wearing animal hats. So is that a part of the uniform? Like, I want to know more about this storyline you're presenting with SB.
And that's the thing. It's like it gives you so much, but at the same time, there's like an element of mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much, V, for your submission. Let's keep going. Okay, here's Sunay's look.
Oh,
And the caption says, sometimes the best part of domination is the funny little friends we made along the way, connecting pink with nature
oh,
in two different shot perspectives. And before we get into it, I want everybody to notice there's not one but two squirrels in this picture. There's one sitting next to Sunay in the game, aka Nikki. There's like this little, I believe that's a fluffy cat, and then there's also the cat in the front of the picture on both of these pictures. This is so whimsical. It reminds me of the opening of Enchanted, Disney's Enchanted, where she's
oh my God,
like
yeah.
singing to all the animals and they're helping her get dressed and all that. I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. So now you ate this. What do you think?
You ate this. This like this reminds this is a personal reference of mine, but my grandma, she's a painter, and I remember this one painting she has. It's kind of like this like little girl, and she's like in the forest, and there's like a whole bunch of animals surrounding her, and she's like at a picnic or like reading a book. And that painting to me when I was little, whenever I see it, I always thought it was the most whimsical thing ever. And it just like give me the same vibes. Like
Yeah,
it's just giving like she's a princess. She went on a really like grandeur, huge adventure, but at the end of it, she's just resting with her little creatures.
yeah, her animal friends. I like it. I think, to be critical, I like the overall. I like the dress. I like the jacket. I like all the pieces. But I think that the fur on the outfit, and that to be the focus for the outfit, And then like to be in this woodland setting, it feels like it feels like we're in spring and summer, and yet you're wearing a like a wool fur lined dress, and you know,
That's so
this
cute.
jacket with the fur
Right.
on it, and that takes me out of it a little bit. But I like it overall, and it's such a stunning visual with the pictures and with the
It
focus.
is.
um I think it sometimes fashion doesn't have to make sense, you know, and this
It
is such
doesn't,
like a
no.
this is already a whimsical world, you know, and we're talking about in-game fashion, so it's like it's not real reality. We don't know what the temperature is in Infinity Nikki's world, like, but there's
This is
so many good things going
beautiful.
on. I love it. What do you and like? How do you think it's a bop?
I think it's a bop. This is an easy bop for me.
Me
The
too.
girls are not playing tonight.
They're not. They're not. We had a lot of good submissions. I don't know if this is the last submission or not. Oh, we have more. Here's
We have
Milo
more.
Tick. Let me take the bot screen off. Sorry. Milo Tick. This one was the first edit that was submitted into the submissions, and it made a really strong impression on me.
It did.
What do you think?
This is giving like there's no shit at all. It's kind of giving like H&M like advertisement graphic for like their latest like male centered clothing line.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very sleek and modern,
Yeah.
featuring the majestic melodic on art of Pretty in Pink, the fashion magazine. This is
I
iconic.
I would say that this is not very on theme. Okay, in the concept of what the words individually mean, but with the presentation of the Pretty Pink World Domination, and that being like something where it's like we're all part of this big group, and we're all moving, like, you know, like when we do raids and stuff, and like the thing, and that's the raid message, you know, like that feels kind of like, if you can see it, it's the raid message in the chat. That being like, this is like an embodiment of a standard person who is in the Pretty Pink Army. Like, I like it. I think it's very simple. And Milotic, you gave me two simple looks, and if you didn't edit this, I would have thought it was very simple, and I would not have liked it. So for me, I'm not gonna give it a flop, but I'm gonna say this is another bottom of the barrel bop for you from me. I like it. I like the pieces, but the simple t-shirt, simple jacket, H&M. You know, I don't want to see any H&M on the runway. Like, let's talk about it. You know, it's a simple hairdo. You don't and I know that there's a lot of limited things for the male players in Dress to
Right.
Impress. I just I wanted to
You
see
want
more of you.
more?
I wanted you to play with it. I wanted you to give more whimsy, because it's giving very much shirt and pants.
One thing I think would have really elevated this look, I think if you made the shirt and the shoes the same color, I think that would have really helped.
Yeah.
Um, I think this is honestly like the outfit itself is basic, but the
Trey,
presentation with the
PJ.
it's not Trey. The outfit itself is basic, but I think the presentation is so like creative. I like it. It's a bop for me.
Okay, well, you got a bop. You get a pass from
Editorial.
now, Myro Take. But if you give shit like this in the future, and I don't mean to, like, you know, get you, but if you give shit like this in the future, you're gonna get flops. Okay, and
Let's
here's the
not
last
give
look
you
from
shit.
Dre.
Wait, I think Dre has two more. No.
No, Dre submitted three. Me and Dre had a conversation because me and Dre were in VC. He said, "Can I give more
Okay.
than two looks? Because I'm a friend of the show." I said, "You can give two looks, or you can submit three, but I'm gonna pick the two best ones."
Right.
This is the
This is the second best one.
Yes. And
I was gonna
it's a
read the other
very
one
close
down.
second best, because Dre was the first one that got started with this list. I don't even know where we are. Let me check. 17 out of 20. Okay, we're almost done. But Dre was the first submission that I showed in today's presentation. I love this.
Is this on theme, or just like
This
a
is the
free?
non-thematic look. For
Okay.
me, this is
Okay.
the non-thematic look. Although I think he might have been attempting to theme so much purple. It like he doesn't have to give a theme for this one, since he already submitted one that
Right.
was on theme.
I love the hair combination with this. I love how it blends with each other,
Yeah,
and
me too.
the hair is such a silhouette. It's so unique. I don't know. This is really pretty, Dre. I like this more than the other one, honestly, even though it's not on theme.
Yeah, I like this. You know, I liked the first one. I like this one. I think that these characters are in the same game. You know, these characters
Oh
are in the same
yeah.
world. They're all on the same team. They know each other. But this one is just speaking so like it's very ethereal. Like somebody said ethereal in the chat, right? Fudge
It
Fujin.
is.
Yes, it is giving ethereal. It's
It's cereal
giving
with a touch of camp.
and this is something that I think about sometimes too. Like in media, a lot of times when you see angels, you don't see angels as people of color. Oftentimes, the angels are depicted as white
Yeah.
people with blonde hair or brown hair, messy, blonde or brown, messy, unbrushed hair, a white robe, and angel wings and a halo.
Hmm.
This takes you into a world where there are angels of color. Dre is black, and this character is reading to me as a black person. Like I love to see shit like this because it puts you in that perspective. And I also think like it's very embellished, and like me and you both have played in Dress to Impress with Dre before and critiqued him on the fact that sometimes he does it too much, like with the embellishments and the stacking and the clothing,
Right.
but it all kind of works together. And like I think that if this was an illustration, for example, all of these clothing items would have worked in tandem to make a very impressive look. And so looking at it objectively, I love it. I love the
I
colors. I
love it
love the
too.
pieces. I love the impression that it gives. I love that Dre's not wearing any shoes. I love all of it. Like the makeup, it's very there for me. More than I expected when I first saw it, honestly.
I will one clock one thing on Dre. I'm not trying to take the third look into account, but all three looks have the same makeup.
Okay.
I don't know if that was intentional, but I would have loved to see a little bit more variety in the makeup. But this is beautiful, like you said. This is ethereal. I think the hair kind of gives it a touch of camp. I don't know. This is amazing.
I agree.
Beautiful. No
Also, hi
notes.
Kizzy. Welcome to the
I
chat. I
got a
don't know if
note.
you've been here. Hi
Two.
Kizzy.
I gave it
Yeah,
two.
it's a bop. It's a bop. It's a high bop for me. Good job.
High box it does.
All right. Do we have any more? Okay, we have
Man, even though she's not
Ube.
wearing shoes, it's still iconic.
Hold on. Let me just do a quick BRB and then because I want to check and see how many we have left. Okay, Ube is the last one. Okay, let me just go back to here. Okay, Ube is the last one. This is the last one. Um, and then we're gonna talk about the top look of the stream. What do you think? This is the one for
Let
Ube
me
to be on theme.
just the on theme one. Okay, okay. No theme. No. There's a theme. There's no caption though.
Right.
This is giving. This is the fan of Voce, and she's watching her perform at the bar.
Yes.
And it's giving like, oh, I dressed up to go to see her performance at the bar. I like it. I like the black and pink. Yeah, I think this is cute.
I
It's
think
cute.
it's cute to me. I think that there's a simplicity to it that I appreciate here. It's actually a very similar. This actually might be. I don't know if y'all saw it, but on one of the looks that I did for the promo from Infinity Nikki, it was this exact dress and the exact tights and the exact hair that I had on in the promo.
Oh, that's not. Really, I'm looking to wait.
Uh,
The,
the
the
girls running
dress,
to the
the
freaking
hair.
the girls running to the Discord to check the promo picture. Um it's the hair, the
It's
dress, and the
different enough.
leggings. It's different enough. It's simple for me, but there's something about it that I just think is like missing. Because like how does this actually relate to the theme besides it being pink?
Right.
And also I like the silver shoes, but I think the silver shoes, even though there is silver in like the jewelry, the silver shoes take me out of it too. But they do remind me of the silver shoes in Wicked. For me, this is going to be a bottom of the barrel bop. I like all the pieces together. I like them individually. I would have liked to see something a little bit different. Um, it's giving very pedestrian because like it's almost kind of like um are you still here with me?
I'm listening.
Okay, it's giving a little pedestrian because it's almost kind of like
It
it's
is.
just a standard everyday woman sitting at the bar. But sometimes that can be a sleigh. And for me right now, I don't know if it's a sleigh for me fully. I'm not fully convinced. It's a bottom of the barrel bop for me. What do you think?
I wish there was a bit more of a. I feel like a lot of the other submissions that came before, I has like a point of view with their photo they're trying to get across, like a story they're trying to tell. I feel like there's not really a story being told here,
Yeah.
and I think that's kind of making me harder to be able to connect with the photo,
Yes.
the submission itself. But like the outfit is cute. If I saw this girl at the bar, I would think she's a baddie. Yeah, I think it's a bop. I think it's a soft bop though.
Thank you for the submission, Ube. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be talking about the bops that we have for the top bop of the stream and the bottom bop of the stream, or the top looks of the stream. We're not going to be talking about the bottom looks of the stream. I think only one flop was given out, and honestly, we don't have to talk about it again. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna play some music. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope all of you are having a great time. Yeah, BRB. Let me hit the music. Let the music play. All right. Y'all can't hear the music. Okay, now you can hear the music. Let me reset the song. Hold on, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Okay. BRB. And we're back. We're back. Let me just unmute Neonix. I don't know if he is muted. You're not muted. You can say something. Hello?
Hi. Hi,
So,
divas.
we're back. We have both talked about our top looks of the stream. And here they are for the Pretty Pink in-game fashion review for the Pretty Pink World Domination theme. The top looks of the stream are V, aka Sombrerone, and Tropixel. In no particular order.
No particular order.
Thank you so much for everybody who has participated and submitted different looks for the event. I really enjoyed doing this. I felt a lot of anticipation about it.
I did too.
Yeah, and so do y'all want to know what the next theme is going to be? Congratulations to Tropixel and Sombrerone. I'm going to be adding on the Pretty Pink Fashion Trophy Awards to the cosmetic roles to your profiles on Discord tonight in the Discord server, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm also going to be announcing the next theme. Do y'all want to know what the theme is? Are we ready?
I want to know.
Leave some emotes in the chat if you want to know what the next theme is.
Let me know. Let us know.
I gotta let the girls know. Let them know. Wait, did Luscious post a video this week? SOS. Okay, I'm seeing some emotes. Let's get into it. Are we ready? The theme is Elemental Masters. Wait, actually, it's Masters of the Elements. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I was editing this. It took a lot of energy out of me to make this happen. The theme, it says, use your Pretty Pink sense of style to embody the natural elements in a fun and fashionable way. Masters of the Elements. So it could be anything, you know. And what I want and how I view it is be creative. It doesn't have to be fire, earth, air, and water. Although that is what I'm presenting in the theme, you know, with the promotional photos. But I want y'all to be very creative about what you consider to be an element. I also want to see more creative looks outside of the theme. So if you're going to be submit to, go crazy. I want to see a lot. You know, I'm assuming that there are going to be more people participating now that we've done the event. But that's all I really have for that particular topic. Thank you so much for those of you who have stuck with me and Neonix. And also, can everybody please say thank you to Neonix for being my first special guest judge in this event.
This was so fun. I really want to be another special guest judge in this event again in the future. This was such a fun gig.
And I would love to have you come back. Thank you so much. The next special guest judge, do y'all have an idea who it might be?
I think I know.
I think you do know. Do y'all know? Should we tell them? I don't know. I don't know. Does she want us to tell them?
Oh, it's a she. She's a she.
Who did you think it was?
Just based on the emoji, that was PJ.
Based on the emojis that I put in here, like the emotes in here?
Yeah, I thought that was PJ, but I think I know who it is. There was two people who came in mind when I saw that emote.
You thought it was Peach? It's Damsel.
Yeah.
Me and Damsel are still working on the promo that she was gonna post in her own server, but the next special guest judge is Damsel, not redacted. Who's redacted? Girl, I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Okay, so that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for sticking.
Thank you.
Sticking with me. Neonix, do you want to announce anything else that you have going on, or do you want to talk about like where they can find you outside of twitch.tv/NeonixStars?
You can find me everywhere at NeonixStars on Tumblr, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch. I would say TikTok, but TikTok is a flop. No shade to the TikTok girlies.
The way that you said Twitter and you didn't say TikTok. Also, you can find Neonix on Bluesky. I don't know how active Neonix is on Blue Sky though. But that's it. Also, yeah, stream Neonix's new songs. Also, do you want to talk about it? I saw that you announced that you're in Project Diva. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I have a mod in Project Diva. You can download myself and you can play with me in the game.
I was gagged when I saw that announcement. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for giving a shout out. Make sure that you follow me on all of my socials. Make sure that you join the Discord that's where you can send photo submissions for the next Pretty Pink in-game fashion review. Right now, I'm going to be... Go ahead. No, go ahead.
If you're not in Pommy's Discord, you only get half the story.
Right. Okay. So that's all we have for today. We're not going to be rating anyone since this is a special event. We are going to be closing out the stream. Um thank you again for the participants, and that's it. Okay, say bye now, Nyx.
Bye.
Bye everyone. See you soon.